Hello, it's 11 Universe and Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K Universe Mode. Welcome to NXT, and welcome to the show just 3 weeks before NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2. We have a lot going on tonight. I apologize for that. Let's get the show kicked off with six-man tag action. So it's some big six-man tag team action to start us off, as we're going to see Dominik Dijakovic in action first. Dijakovic will be getting his rematch for the North American Championship in a triple threat match. You got to think Dijakovic probably a little bit frustrated that his rematch for the North American Championship is a triple threat match and not just a one-on-one rematch with Karrion Kross. But at the same time, it also could be a blessing in disguise, because in a triple threat match, Karrion Kross doesn't have to be pinned to lose the championship. Dijakovic could pin Walter, or vice versa, to win the championship. But Dijakovic tonight is teaming up with the #1 contenders to the NXT Tag Team Championships. Joe Hendry out first and his tag team partner. Joe Hendry and Joseph Connors making their way to the ring. Hendry and Connors making their way to the ring. Tonight they're taking on men these three will each face at TakeOver. Because in this six-man tag match, they're taking on the man who joins Dijakovic in the triple threat match and the NXT Tag Team Champions, Walter, Fabian Aichner, and Marcel Barthel, Imperium. The only man missing from Imperium is Alexander Wolf, but that's just because this is a six-man tag match, not an eight-man tag match. I mean, probably could have found a fourth person for Team Dijakovic if we really wanted to, but we didn't. So Imperium making their way to the ring. NXT tag titles are in their waist. Here we go. So it's going to be Dijakovic starting off with, I believe, that is Fabian Aichner. And Dijakovic starts it with the right hand. He grabs Fabian Aichner. Aichner punching him in the ribs. And now Aichner grabs Dijakovic. Sends him off the ropes. Fabian Aichner. Hurricane Rana takes him down. Walter encouraging his teammate here. Of course, Imperium, they had the mindset of the mat is sacred, and they believe that their opponents are disgracing it. As look at that from Aichner. He picks up Dijakovic now, and Fabian Aichner grabs Dominik Dijakovic and throws him in the corner. And Dijakovic counters. And Walter has to jump off the apron there. And Dijakovic takes down Aichner. Picks him back up to his feet now, and Dijakovic grabs Aichner, throws him across the ring, into the corner. And Dijakovic, no, turned around by Aichner, who grabs him, and Aichner throws Dijakovic across the ring. And a kick to the head from Dominik. Counter from Aichner, counter from Dijakovic. Counter for counter with these two tonight. DDT plants Aichner in the mat. As Dijakovic stands over and picks him back up to his feet. And Dominik Dijakovic grabs him, throws him into the corner. And now Dijakovic has his pick. But instead he chooses to still do it himself. Hangs up Aichner in the ropes. Ties him up in the ropes. And now Aichner having Dijakovic's huge boot put in his face there. There's a kick to the back as well. And now Dijakovic, double axe handle. takes down Fabian Aichner. Aichner now picked back up to his feet, and Aichner grabbed by the throat. Dijakovic, one-arm choke slam into a backbreaker. And now Dijakovic's looking for feast your eyes, looking to put the end on the match. He's got him up. Dijakovic. Well, there's the feast your eyes. You got Walter and Barthel trying to keep things in the favor of Imperium here, as into the cover they go. 1, 2, no. Walter saving his tag partner, and Dijakovic with a belly-to-belly. Joe Hendry, well, he was looking to get involved if he needed to. As now Dijakovic drags Aichner away, back towards his own corner. Connors wants the tag. And he's going to get it. Here comes Joseph Connors. Of course, Aichner and Barthel, some say that they're worried about Hendry and Connors challenging them at TakeOver Brooklyn. As now Aichner sends Connors off the ropes, shoves him down. And now Aichner, he's going to want to look to get out of there. You don't want to stay in there much longer. It's already been a rough fight so far. Aichner puts Connors in the corner. Tag made. Here comes Marcel Barthel. Now off the ropes goes Joseph Connors. And a double back body drop takes him down. And a double axe handle for good measure. Barthel now picking up Connors and Marcel Barthel. Went for a right. Joseph Connors caught him. Connors takes out the arm up Barthel. And now Connors, whoa, went for a fastball punch. And Barthel takes him down off the ropes and kicks him in the head. Barthel now picks up Connors and Marcel Barthel. Grabs Joseph Connors. Throws him into the corner. Walter with a right hand. Tag made and Fabian Aichner comes back in. That might not be the greatest idea, but that's just me. Off the ropes now. Double back body drop to Joseph Connors. And now they pick him back up. And Aichner now throws Connors right back in the corner. And Connors counters. Connors with Aichner throws him across the ring into the corner. Look for a tag to Hendry, and he makes it. And now Hendry and Connors with Fabian Aichner taking out the arms, pull him off the ropes, and double penalty shot. Down goes Aichner. As now Hendry with a jumping neck breaker. Hendry picks him up, has him by one leg, and takes out the leg. Aichner's in trouble. He's been taking a lot of damage in this matchup. Hendry, whoa! Looked like he was trying to set up the Hendry lock. Gets taken down for his troubles. And now Fabian Aichner calling up Joe Hendry. And Fabian Aichner grabs Hendry, has him up on his shoulders, and plants him into the mat. Has him in a cover here, but the referee's distracted. 1, 2, no! Hendry able to get the shoulders up. Hendry now picked back up to his feet. Fabian Aichner grabs him, throws him into the corner. Tag made, Marcel Barthel back in. Walter is yet to tag in. As Hendry sent off the ropes, and a double back body drop. Taking down Joe Hendry. Tag made, here comes the ring general. As Walter enters the ring, he grabs Hendry, picks him up to his feet. Joe Hendry kicked in the ribs. Walter has him, and Fisherman Suplex takes down Hendry. Walter now cutting off the local hero from his tag team. Walter, look at the strength here, picks him up and just slams him into the mat. Picks him right back up again, and Walter has Hendry for a gut wrench. Walter again picks up Hendry. And now Walter kicks him in the ribs and does it again. Walter is dominating at the moment here. Hendry's in trouble. Walter clotheslines him. Again cutting off Hendry from his tag partners. Again clotheslines him. And went for a drop kick. Hendry out of the way. Hendry going into the corner. Here comes Dijakovic. Walter telling Dijakovic to bring it on. As these two behemoths going to slug it out. We have Walter now firing away on Dijakovic. Dijakovic. Oh, what a kick to the head of Walter. Just rattled him. As now he picks Walter back up to his feet, and Walter shoves him down to the mat. And Walter. Oh, Dijakovic catches him and takes out the legs. Dominik Dijakovic takes him down, and now Dijakovic with a kick to the ribs. And a double axe handle. Dijakovic now picks Walter back up, and Walter caught him with an uppercut. Clotheslines him. Dominik Dijakovic now in trouble. Walter turns him around. Walter, whoa, sleeper hold. Rear naked choke from Walter. Dijakovic struggling. Dijakovic struggled this against Karrion Kross in the cross. Oh my god! Referee's called it. Dijakovic's out. Imperium get the win. Walter just slammed on that rear naked choke from nowhere, and that was it. Wow. Walter chokes out Dijakovic. So Imperium get the big win tonight. Aichner, Barthel, and Walter with a huge win. A lot of momentum for them going into TakeOver in a few weeks. See what's going on with the rest of NXT. So it was a great opening 6-man tag team match. Ruby Riott gets a big win over Vanessa Bourne. Kushida, who we can now confirm will take on Drake Maverick at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2, gets a win over Akira Tozawa. Up next, Chelsea Green is going to go one-on-one with the number one contender to the NXT Women's Championship, Ember Moon. It was these two in the finals of the 6-pack match a few weeks ago. And in the main event, the number one contender to the NXT Championship, Tyler Bate, takes on Damian Priest. So here we go with some more singles action as the woman who claims she should be number one contender to the NXT Women's Championship makes her way to the ring. Chelsea Green making her way to the ring. She got multiple eliminations in the 6-pack match or was it 5? I seriously can't remember anymore. In the elimination match a few weeks ago though. Got 2 big eliminations. I believe got the first 2 eliminations on that night, actually. Only to be eliminated by the eventual winner, Ember Moon, herself. But tonight, Chelsea Green is getting a chance to take on the number one contender to the NXT Women's Championship, which is, as I said, a great opportunity for her to prove if her point is correct, if she should be number one contender. So here comes Ember Moon. Ember Moon making her way to the ring. She will challenge Candice LeRae at TakeOver Brooklyn in 3 weeks' time. It's going to be a great matchup when that happens. Should be a great matchup tonight. So it is Green and Moon, one-on-one. Here we go. They lock up. As Moon gets the arm of Chelsea, and Chelsea turns it around, grabs Ember Moon. And Ember Moon working it around now, turns it around on Chelsea Green. One on the arm. And Chelsea Green now turns it around on Ember Moon, has her from behind. And now Moon turns things around back on Chelsea Green, takes her down into the mat. And Green has her arm pulled back. And Green with a leaping clothesline. And went for a jumping neckbreaker. Ember Moon out of the way. Now Moon back to her feet. Ember Moon, leaping forearm. And now Moon picks Green back up to her feet. And Ember Moon grabs Chelsea, throws her off the ropes. And Moon grabs her, power slams her. Went for a kick. Chelsea caught her and sweeps the leg. Picks her back up to her feet now, and Chelsea went for a right. Ember Moon counters. Ember Moon now, with a running drop kick, takes down Green. Green now in a seated position. Moon picks her up to her feet. Right hand. Chelsea counters. And Green kicks her in the ribs. Grabs Moon. Rolls her over. Cover. 1. No. Ember Moon kicks out. And now Ember sweeps the leg of Chelsea. And Moon letting out a battle cry against Green, who goes down. And now Ember Moon turns her over, and Ember Moon grabs the leg of Chelsea Green and takes out the leg. Into a cover. 1, 2, no! Green is able to get the shoulder up. Back to her feet now. Green with a right hand. And a kick to the ribs. Chelsea Green firing away. Went for another, but Ember ducked her. Spins around with a right hand now. And now Moon grabs Green and throws her in the corner. And Moon with a drop kick to the back. And now Ember Moon, right hand to Chelsea. And a shot to the ribs. Knocks her into the ropes. And now, off the ropes, goes Green. Moon drop kicks her. Down she goes. And Ember Moon with another kick. And Chelsea Green now back to her feet. Arm drag takes down Ember Moon. And Green with a baseball slide. Green now picking her back up to her feet. And Chelsea Green kicks her in the ribs. Forearm strike. And another. Knocks her back. Ember Moon grabs her, takes her down. And a kick to the ribs. And now Moon grabs the arm, tying up Chelsea Green in a straitjacket here. And Green is in some trouble as Moon wrenching back on her neck. And now Green getting back to her feet. And manages to flip out of it. Moon coming with a clothesline over the top. Chelsea Green now just taunting Ember Moon. Green seems content with the count-out win if she has to take it. There's now Moon back into the ring, and Moon grabs her, turns her around. Puts her in the corner now, and Ember Moon grabs Green and turns her around, and Moon. Cartwheel, and a big clothesline, takes her down. And now Moon has Green right where she wants her. Ember Moon, up to the top. Here we go. Moon. Diving elbow drop. Not what I thought we were about to see. I'll be honest. Not what I was expecting. Cover. 1, 2, no. Green kicks out. Chelsea Green just kicked out. As now Moon picks her back up to her feet, and Ember Moon. No, Chelsea Green kicks out the knee. And now Green grabs Moon and takes her down. And now Chelsea Green is calling up Ember Moon. And Green could look to put away the #1 contender here. Turns her around. And Green, with the unprettier, connects to Ember Moon. Turns her over into a cover. 1, 2. Whoa! Ember Moon just kicked out. I thought Chelsea Green was about to pull off the upset. Moon knees her in the face. And now Ember Moon grabs Green, picks her up on her shoulders, and plants her in the mat. And now Ember Moon going up top. Green rolls over. Rolling across the ring now is Ember Moon. Telling Green to get up. Green staggering to her feet. And Ember Moon with the Eclipse to Chelsea Green. Cover. 1, 2, 3. That's going to do it. A big win for Ember Moon. Puts her away in dominant fashion, I would say. Green had a few moments where it looked like she might get the win off that unprettier, for example. Right here, in fact, I thought Green had it won. But then Moon came up the top with the Eclipse, and that was it. Ember Moon gets a huge, huge victory. But up next, it's going to be our main event, Bate versus Priest.
Subscribing on YouTube is both free and appreciated. But another way that you can support the channel, if you are willing and able, is on Patreon. The LS11 Universe Patreon is linked in the description of every video that we have on the channel. Patreons get cool rewards, like personalized thank you videos, their name in the credits of videos on the channel, early access to side series like GM modes and Road to WrestleMania playthroughs, access to voting on the bi-weekly watch-alongs, and a bi-weekly podcast hosted by myself and Ray, where you get to learn more about us and more about decisions made behind the scenes. If you want to support us on Patreon, it's very appreciated, as it both helps the channel and helps support Ray's unhealthy Dr. Pepper addiction. Woo! Now, back to the show.
It's time for the main event. Here comes the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest. Priest making his way to the ring. A man who many argue should have been one of the next in line to challenge for the NXT Championship. But instead, well, it was a battle royal. It was every man for himself. In the end, this man won that battle royal. And he'll be challenging Pete Dunne one-on-one at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2. It's Tyler Bate. Tyler making his way to the ring. What a main event this is going to be. Bate versus Priest. This should be interesting at the very least. Here we go. Tyler Bate tries to start it off with a chop, but Priest grabs him, and Priest, oh, just threw him across the ring. Down goes Bate. And now Bate powering up to his feet, though. The big, strong boy firing away. Tyler Bate knocking him back. Many people are counting out Tyler Bate. They don't think he's got any chance of beating Pete Dunne, but Tyler Bate trying to prove all of his doubters wrong tonight as he puts Damian Priest down with that huge uppercut. And now Tyler Bate went for a right. Damian Priest counters. And Priest, no. Bate off the ropes. Drop kick to Priest. And a sunset flip. As now he picks Damian Priest back up to his feet. There's a chop. And another chop. Damian Priest turns Bate around, picks him up, going for a Falcon Arrow. Tyler Bate slips out of it. Bate grabs Priest, rolls him through. Cover by Bate. One, no. Damian Priest kicks out. And now Damian Priest, right hand to Tyler Bate. And an uppercut. Damian Priest with a right hand again. Wiping out Tyler Bate right now. Damian Priest knocks him into the ropes, and Priest now sends Bate off the ropes, and Damian Priest, elbow strike, takes down Tyler. And Tyler now is down. Damian Priest standing over him. Bate trying to pull himself back up. Right hand now from Tyler Bate. There's a chop. Bate went for a right counter from Priest. Priest with a kick to the ribs and a clothesline. Into a cover. 1, 2, no. And now Damian Priest going after Bate's arm. And now Priest gets caught. Tyler Bate with an uppercut. And Bate, no. Priest knocks it back with a clothesline. And now Priest, right hand sends Bate out to the floor, wipes him out. And Tyler Bate goes down. Damian Priest picks him up to one knee. And up to his feet now. Damian Priest with a right hand knocks down Tyler Bate. And now Bate turned back over by Priest, and Priest grabs Bate, locks him in a submission on the outside. Bate with nowhere to go. But Tyler Bate slips out of it, sweeps the leg. Referee at a 4 count. Bate, throws Priest into the barricade. Back in the ring goes Tyler. 6 count. Damian Priest. Well, Bate telling him to come on. Oh, now Priest. Oh, he suckered Bate in that time. Threw him back in the ring. And now he comes back in. Priest, I think he knew Tyler Bate didn't want to take a count-out win, so he just waited for Bate to come to him, and then he attacked. And down goes Tyler Bate. Damian Priest now turns him over, and Priest grabs the leg of Bate and drills him into the mat. Damian Priest now into the corner, calling up Tyler Bate, and Damian Priest. What a boot from Priest. That one might have just knocked Bate out cold. Now he ties him up here, ties up the legs, pulls back on the arm, and stomps him in the back. And now Tyler Bate being called up. Damian Priest looking for the reckoning. Here we go. Priest grabs him. Bate knocks him back. And now Tyler Bate He gets grabbed. Damian Priest sends him off the ropes. Priest, no. Bate counters. Bate kicks him in the ribs. Pulls him in. 4. Tyler Driver. Down goes Damian Priest. Tyler Bate drops the Archer. And Tyler Bate picks him right back up to his feet now. Tyler Bate. Uppercut from Priest. And Priest already back on his feet. Damian Priest. Well, Tyler Bate's not done as much to Priest as Priest has done to him in this matchup. But Tyler Bate's having to prove himself right now. And Tyler Bate bounces off the ropes. Waiting for Priest to get back into the ring, it seems. Oh, and he got him with a chop immediately. And a standing shooting star press. And now Tyler Bate going up top. And now Bate. Oh, went for a spiral tap. And Damian Priest out of the way. But Tyler Bate chases him into a corner with the uppercut. And now Tyler Bate has taken down the Archer of Infamy. Tyler Bate now gets grabbed. Damian Priest catches him. Oh boy. Here we go. Has him up. And Priest with Bate for Razor's Edge. Takes down Tyler Bate. As Bate rolls under the ropes. And now Bate back into the ring. Priest following him. And Damian Priest just shoves Tyler Bate down. Bate trying to get back to his feet. Right hand to Priest. And an uppercut knocks him back. Tyler Bate caught with a hip toss. Damian Priest plants him. And now Priest drags him away from the ropes. Priest into a cover. 1, 2. Whoa! Tyler Bate kicks out. Tyler Bate really in a battle of David Goliath tonight. I mean, last month he took on Bronson Reed in a very similar situation as he's turned back over. He got the win on that night, though. Damian Priest right now is just dominating. Dominating Tyler Bate. There's 2 guys named Tyler with the last name starting with B. It's kind of hard. As now Tyler Bate picked back up to his feet, and Damian Priest grabs Bate. Bate kicking out the legs. Bate knocks back Priest. Bate. Oh, he gets grabbed. He counters. Knocks back Damian Priest. They collide. Priest kicks him in the ribs. Priest again. Pops him up for a... Oh, he's got him in a powerbomb position. Buckle bomb. Down he goes. Drags him away from the ropes now, and Tyler Bate turned over. Cover. 1, 2, no. Down he goes. Tyler Bate now picks Damian Priest back up. Picked back up. Damian Priest grabs Bate, throws him in the corner. Here comes Damian Priest. Tyler Bate out of the way. Bate. Oh, caught him. Didn't get all of him with it, but got him with the kick nonetheless. Clotheslines him in the back. And now Bate calling Priest up to his feet. And Tyler Bate kicks him in the ribs. Pops him up for another Tyler Driver. Takes down Damian Priest. Tyler Bate just planted him. Turns him over. Hooking the leg. And Tyler Bate. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. How did Damian Priest kick out there? Tyler Bate up to the top again. Bate. Went for a 450, and that time Damian Priest got his knees up. And now Priest grabs Bate, and back body drop takes him down. And now Damian Priest, well, saying it's over, drags Bate away from the ropes and Damian Priest into a cover. 1, 2, no. Tyler Bate kicks out. And now Bate is in trouble as Priest picks him back up again, and Priest grabs Bate. Bate kicks out the knee. Tyler Bate, no. Damian Priest knocks him into the corner. Tyler Bate countering. Bate knocks back Priest. Right hand from Priest. He pulls Bate in for the Reckoning. Hits him with the Reckoning. That's got to be it. It's over. Cover on Bate. 1, 2, 3. What the? Tyler Bate kicked out. Priest with a kick in the ribs, right back into a cover. No! Tyler Bate gets the shoulder up again. And now, what is Priest going to do? Bate rolls out of the way. Tyler Bate. Oh, with a jab to the face. Drop kick to Damian Priest. Tyler Bate picks Priest back up again. And Tyler Bate, rolling kick, knocks him off his feet. And now Bate, well, the Tyler driver didn't work. So now Bate going up top for a spiral tap. Cover. 1, 2. No! Damian Priest kicked out of the spiral tap, and now Bate kicks him in the ribs. Oh, third time's the charm. Spot Tyler driver plants him. And just like that, the third Tyler driver might be enough to put away the Archer of Infamy. Bate turns him over into a cover. 1, 2. He got him. A big win for Tyler Bate over Damian Priest. Tyler Bate manages to put away the Archer of Infamy. Priest had it looked like he had it won several times tonight. But in the end, your winner, Tyler Bate. Pete Dunne's got to look out. Like I said, people are underestimating Tyler Bate. You could be looking at the next NXT champion. But on that note, I've been Xander, and that was Universe. Thanks for watching, everyone.